Sziasztok! Ez itt az i.BL csatorna. Új játék. Ez ki legyen szugálmos, Link. Csodálatos ló. Van barát. Na, még egyszer annak. Tombolom. Tigrisen. Ja, elfogadás. Nem tudom, minőségi fokozat, nem mindegy, de nem a mestert választottam. De amikor lehet, változtatom közben stílus rajta, de...
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard. You lost none of your acid wit, I see. Maybe you'd like to back that up. What say one more bout before Master Lee steals you away? Let us begin.
Na most annyi zártakörös reakció lesz azért. Ez a ezervágás annyira nekem nem tetszik.
Did you see? Master Lee was watching. He may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice.
Egyébként sziasztok, ez a belőlek után, ez 2 órát, nem tudom.
Proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it. You do not need to be so confrontational. This was merely practice. One of the few times where a loss carries no impact. Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush. He specifically told me that it was no rush, so I didn't think it would be vital. Besides, who could turn down a chance to practice with you? You have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiley Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar. I shall leave you to it. Take care, my friend.
Másik fejezet, melyben Mr. megölne be a szerencsét egy riválisra, amit követően és egy múlt kísérti a jelent. A két folyó egy déli környezetében kiképzés végész közleti Greenmester azt ígérte, hamarosan elkerülti Ride és Mitre számról jövő, mert furcsa mondák terjedni a számokról, és a törvényt figyre hányó orgyékosokról. Küldetés egy jobb ablakban megtekinted a részletes személyi adatairat, kiválaszt, hogy küldetés leírás renti ablakban jelenik meg. Szűrés gombaszülte körül, a dialogát olvasra régi bejegyzés esetleg kattintsd a sztori tárgyakra, hogy megnézd a tárgylistárat. Most egyáltalán megtekintő elmagyarázatot, nem érted meg. A karakterek azok mindenképpen beszélned kell. Még most nem kapom meg a térképet, ugye? Ja. Oké, jobb a gérrel kattintani kellett volna.
I thought Master Lee would have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer. I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves. Master Lee is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist? A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Of course, the source of that tyranny varies. It is just as dangerous coming from without as within. Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within. True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions. It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature. It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will. An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own. The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted. You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you. You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide. I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves. Who are you interested in? Master Li is a private man, and I will not presume to speak for him. His interest in you surpasses the care of any master I have known. He must see great potential in you. If you wish, but only introspection reveals true insight. I used to call the trading center of Phoenix Gate my home, but I am settled here. I have nothing to go back to. It is not important. Suffice to say that I prefer this little village to the temptations of a greater city. Enough about me. What else can I do for you? It has been several years since I arrived in Two Rivers. I was surprised to find a teacher of Master Li's ability so far out on the borderlands. It was a fortuitous accident. I have studied the martial arts all my life, and serve your master as I am able. He is devoted to your training and needs someone to assist the other students. I am charged with giving... The turtle's shell protects him only from harm of which he is aware. Ask away. There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when many of their exercises have concluded. Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one-on-one combat. This is only a practice bout, so fight until your opponent is knocked out. Get ready.
I need healing.
Very good. Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like? Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities. The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger, or better able to focus your mind or magic. Let's see what you can learn. What can I do for you? There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when many of their exercises have concluded. Goodbye. Bye.
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes everyone train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg. You should think carefully before bruising the tender egos around here. Oh, did I tell you to see Master Lee when you have a chance? I'm not taking the blame if you forget.
Harmonikus kombinációk, haldogos nélküli harc, gyilkosság, győzelem, az út egyszerű lépésekből le, mindegyik jelenségét előtt furmányos ilyen harmonikus kombóhoz két stílus kell használnod világosan. Az elsőnek támogató stílusnak kell, a másiknak meg pedig küzdő stílusnak. Az időzítésük úgy kezd egy fókuszált hatástalanító támadással, pusztok egy erősítése folytatásra. A két harmóniában lévő cselekvés egy harmonikus csatornán hoz létre a csíkben, így könnyen megveheted ellenség. Gyorsnak kell lenned, mert ezt a harmóniát másképp nem lehet megteremteni. Hatástalan is ellenfelé is közeledj hozzá gyorsan, miközben stílus váltasz, majd csúcsra rá nagy erővel. Semmi se álljon az utatban, de vigyázz. A nagyon erős ellenfel megtanulja kivédeni ezt a technikát. Gondolkodás hozzásegít a támad győzelemhez. A harmonikus kombókat néz elsőteni, nagyban megkönnyítik hozzá az utazásot. Kedvező előjelek a csillagok és univerzum megismeréségén fontos cél. A világűr vizsgálatán megjövendelik az események az égbolt, ahol nagy sárkány repked, de rengeteg ilyenek adnak offen, mely megteremtés óta változatlanul mutatják az utat megfigyelések alapján. Kijelentjük, hogy 3 rendkívül jó útmén látható az égen. Az üstökösök mennyek lángjai szerik át az égboltot, napfogyatkozások történnek is, amikor is az Istenek ereje eltakarja a napot. Hullócsillagok szállnak alá, hogy a mennyi hivatal egyik képviselője lelátogat a földre.
One day I'll reach your level of skill, but not unless I keep practicing.
It is an honor to be approached by the school's most senior student. My mother had high hopes for the school when she sent me here from the capital. Sometimes I wonder if I'm ready to train with others of such skill. Even in the robes of a junior student, I feel a long way from my home in the Imperial City. I don't waste Master Lee's time. I just feel very new to the school. If time is so valuable here, then I won't waste any more of yours. And a kind statement would be harsh if it's so blunt. I don't need to suffer this. Goodbye.
Nem tetszett nekem az át, csodálom, el is mozdult egy kicsit.
I'm sorry, senior student. I must attend to my studies so as not to waste anyone's time.
Gao does not have the patience to properly learn what Master Lee is trying to teach us.
A régi nyelv első kötet. Vagy a régi nyelv nem hivatalos nyelv volt, a hivatalos még miért a királyságok harcot végzett területekét, még miért formást ilyen egyesítette volna az uradalmakat és létrehozni a birodalmát. Ahogy a háborúk túltak, úgy területek kerültek meghódítás, így gyorsan elterjedt a régi nyelv. Formást ilyen idején már régi nyelv olyan elterjedt, hogy a birodalom második hivatalos nyelvévé vált. Küzdő stílusuk nem mindegyik harmonikus. Használják a test és lélek energiát, néha egyesül hiányából fakad a stílus ereje, mint a vastenyér és a i.BL stílus. Mindkettő-három meditációs teker segítségével sajátíthatod el, úgy fogadod el a stílusok alapelveit, hogy azok nem ígérte meg teljesen, úgy több erőhöz juthatsz, mint amennyit a testét felkészít befogadni. A vastany és i.BL a művészetét gyakran adják tovább, mivel a legtöbb mester klasszikus tanítási módszerei ellentétjének tartják őket. Csak akkor szabad megtanulni technikát, ha mind a három tekercs birtokodban. Hosszú a szája. A Jade birodalom modern történetek egyik legrosszabb korszaka volt. 10 évi perzselő forróság is kevés csaparék, rengeteg áldozat követ, míg a birodalom éles társadalom tudott mit kezdeni. Tudós, hogy további 3 évi szárazsági gyorsoknak mi a hivatal, akkor tétlenül nézték 100 000-es nagyságrendű elhazálási rátárszán, hány császár végül az menetten végez asszának, és azonban munka vége is tett. A császár Istennek azokon kívül keresztül visszatért az élet a felperzselt földből visszaállt a rendre.
Dawnstar is very skilled, but she doesn't leave her garden very often.
Our most senior student has a spare moment to spend with me? An honor. No, wait, I shouldn't be like that. Master Li always reminds me that jealousy is a low path and not worthy of one of his students. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example. It certainly won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Li saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things" to the others. Just the opposite, more likely. This from Master Li's favorite. We can't all be blessed with such favor. Any of us could have been the best in the school if we had been Master Li's first student. I don't need to take this. Your impending graduation has clearly gone to your head, and if you ask me, it can't come soon enough.
Nem nagyon vágódok benne, de most ez van.
Oh, you're finally here to talk to Master Li, are you? I certainly hope so. The old man is in there meditating, and he won't train me until he talks to you. Really? You would have dropped everything to make way for me. I don't think so. You're far too important to waste time worrying about my education. Master Li certainly considers your training important enough to shove all others aside, so why shouldn't I bow down to your greatness? I've heard worse threats from children. I know you'd never start anything without the old man's permission. You wouldn't dare risk your status as exemplar to us all. No, I have no interest in fighting you right now. I'll wait until it's worth it, when the whole school is watching and I can crush you slowly. Master Li wants to talk to you. Do me a favor and go talk to him. Then maybe I can actually receive some education at this school.
Ah, there you are, my student. I watched your bout against Jinwoo with great pride. You have gained almost all you can from the practice arena. You are my best pupil, though you came to me an orphan. I have tried to prepare you for the responsibility your skills will bring. Have you given thought to your future? Your lessons are complete. Remember these basic skills and keep them at heart. But also remember the classes are not a true measure of ability. Always be ready to learn. I recall that, as a child, you fell and bruised your arm. I comforted you, saying that small pains are part of learning, but not every setback imparts wisdom. You must be careful. Sometimes all you learn in defeat is that you have been defeated. This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless, and you have a role to play that I have kept secret. Those who announce their important destiny before they are ready tend to meet unfortunate ends. The wise only seek attention when capable of dealing with it. The people are scared. I do not have all the answers, but I know you will become very important to the fates of many. You will be called to face a great evil.
Master! Master Lee!
What is this interruption? This had better be important. There is much to say.
Master! Nijo came to warn me. He saw a boat from the outlook past the fields. Strange outlaws. They fired something at him, and Kiamin was injured.
Where is she now?
Still outside the village by the outlook. Nijo couldn't carry her. Please come, Master Lee. The bandits are not at the village yet, but they could arrive at any time.
We will have to continue our discussion later, my student. It appears we have more pressing matters. You will have your chance to fight soon enough. Go to Gu Jin, the weapon master. He has a weapon for you, and you will have need of it before long. On your way, make certain Dawnstar is aware of the danger. Her skills have always complemented yours, so take her with you. Prepare yourself for a potential attack while I tend to my fallen student. I will return as soon as I can. We will continue our discussion when the threat is over. Dawnstar will be near her garden at the entrance to the school. Gu Jin will be in his shop near the village gate, up the stairs through the village square. Good. The time comes when you will know all you need to. For now, keep the basics at heart.
Már megtörtént a mini térkép kioldás. Találd meg halálai csillagot. A lényegtelen fontos az általában a banditák által megtámadott diáktársművel szóló himja félbeszakad a beszélgetés, mivel nincs más a város közelben, ezért valószínűleg két folyó felé mentek. Igen, az oroszlán szobros balomság. Kell hozzá még valami majd. Mehetnénk a csokat is. Biztosít az öregmester emléket, az iskola oktatója volt. Szerint tiszteletlen, míg a nevét is sem említik. Kísérény az orosz szárny stilizált képe, Most láthatok, hogy készen állsz arra, hogy az ezüstében nézni. Mennyisítse a lélek útját az örökké valóság felé. Nincs ezüstöd, ahogy.
Oh, senior student. Not too many people come back here this time of day, so we thought we'd take a moment to practice. Would you like to join us? We could team up against you and learn from the best. This is good news. We'll try to go easy on you. You'll never win. That's enough. I didn't think we'd win, but it was an honor to face you. Thank you very much. We have to go. Smiling Mountain's going to be teaching a class soon, and then we have weapons training.
Lehet a szobornál lesz az érem.
The obvious path is humble, safe, but pays the wage of a cook, not a champion.
Ősi teszt. Nagyszabos foglalja el ingyenes tárgyalnak szólnak, biztos, hogy ingyenes tárgyalték valamiért tesznek látszik. Menjen meg is orron gyógyba. Kevérg arról is lehet menni. Zöld, akkor tehát a kéket, ami a sárga. Narancssárga, akkor a kéket el. Piros. Lila az meg a piros a kék keveréke. Távolítsd a sárgát. Tedd a kéket.
Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
Ennyi volt a nagy ősi teszt. Még van egy harmadik útvonal, és erre jövök, de... A mosolygó egy felől is lehet menni, de... Az ösvény is ide vezet.
What's the matter, Dawnstar? Are you scared that Master Lee might find out?
There is talk of approaching bandits, and you bother me with unsubtle advances. How very like you, Gao. No doubt a tactic learned from your criminal father.
His name is Gao the Greater, and he built a fortune out of some ragged thieves and slave traders. If my charm can't lift your spirit, I'll buy the ground from under you.
Flaunting your father's undeserved wealth does not impress me, Gao. It only serves to push me further away.
You step beyond your station. She and I are discussing her future.
Thank you, Gao, but I'll pick my own poison. Now leave, and if you'd be so kind, stay downwind.
I won't forget this, Dawnstar. You show great disrespect. You as well. You will not take all the glory if there is an attack. We are not through.
Oh, he is Gao the Lesser in all respects. I thought Master Lee allowed him to stay so that the influence of the father could be countered, but Gao never learns. He acts like he's above Master Lee's teachings. Such are the conceits of wealth, I suppose. I appreciate that you arrived when you did. Yes, he said you were coming. He just passed here with C. Pat on his way to help Kia Min. It's strange that simple bandits would launch such a raid. Master Lee was concerned that this would interrupt your training. His respect for your potential is just so absolute. Has he told you any more about your future? Oh, don't be such a sour fish. I wonder about it all the time. You are filled with such promise. My abilities seem so much darker. I can see into the spiritual, an ability that grants some insight, but it doesn't seem to be useful for anything other than keeping me awake at night. I helped Master Lee discover the unrest that shapes your future, but I see only problems, while you are destined to find solutions. I envy you for that. Do not distance yourself too much from the rest of us. What does Master Lee say? That you should keep the basics close to heart? Let's go get your weapon from Guzhin's workshop. It shouldn't be too hard to fend off simple bandits. They're foolish to attempt such an attack. Actually, Master Lee suggested that I accompany you, just in case you need assistance. He is overly protective, as always. I know you might prefer to focus on your own thoughts, but I will be nearby should you need me.
Követőjünk, az oldalon harcolnak, mint támogatási kérdeztő követők, képernyő, beállíthatott taktikájukat. Megtaláltott hajnalcságot éppen kis Gáóval beszélgetek, egy szokásos megképű stílusát adta egy Licsának. Már hallott a baniták, hogy csatlakozott hozzá. Segítkezzen a város védelmezésében, szeret meg a fegyver. Öreg körfogász. Az élet óriási kereke. Rég kifarag, valaki megszületik, valaki meghal, majd újra születik. Ez az új élet. Mindig más, azonban a maga lélek ugyanaz marad. A lélek, mely minden ember sajátja örök. Ez az, hogy a harmónia lehessen örvezni, a harmóniából kell kerülni a lelkünkkel. Teljesen mindenki lelke. Nagyobb univerzum tükre. Annak a hatalmas keréknek a tükre, amit egy nagy sárkány teremtett sok évvel ezelőtt. Egy fókuszoltár, a magyar alkalmaznia az nevez. Ez a fókusz.
Nice little town you have here. Not a lot of guards, are there? How are your stocks of food?
I don't know you. Why are you asking me all these questions?
This town isn't well guarded. Forget it, let's just start looting. We'll get first crack at the good stuff.
You're right. This isn't worth it.
I can't believe they've moved so quickly. We need your weapon. Gujin will be in his shop north of the main stairs.
Bandita talán egyértelműen valós. Ketten már a főtéren vannak, elbántál verődhez még egy kis csoportra. Világosabbat fegyvert kell szerezni, mielőtt a többiek megérkeznek.
It's so awful. They killed him.
Heavens, no!
Money, money, money. The funny is the rich man's work.
Heavens, no!
It's so awful. They killed him.
It's a fantasy journey.
I heard a terrible scream. Are the bandits here yet?
Viszont kamerat akcióból lép. Interakcióban. Röf. Menjünk a sztori vonalat követve.
This building is Gujin's place. As soon as we can, we should see him to arm ourselves.
Olyóér sátyér uksajanan. Szavani kelpa?
Hello, Weapon Master Gujin. Good day to you.
Svåvåér ufér vakvanpad. Och taroér ifér nu hejer fun tycker. Ukajer tonoaér. Ni sun ponoa. If you prefer, I don't need to use the fan. Now, what brings you here? In something of a foul mood, are we? Nothing you can do to cheer her up, Dawnstar?
Not right now, Gujin. There's already bandits here in Two Rivers.
Already? I assume you dealt with them, and the rest are in for quite a surprise when they get here. Well, no time to waste. Dawnstar, I watched you practice with that new blade yesterday, and I must say you take to it naturally. I want you to keep it and use it as your own.
This is a great honor. A good weapon is a true warrior's most treasured possession.
You know, you came here with Master Li as just a babe. I came not long after, and I've been holding on to a weapon for you ever since. Well, two, actually, but you need to choose which one you'll take. Master Li wants you to stay focused on your first weapon. Anything? Everything. I don't know where your master acquired these, but he has honored me with the care of two legendary weapons. You may arm yourself with either the legendary longsword, Fortune's favorite, or the famed staff, Golden Star. They say Golden Star was forged as a gift to a water spirit of the Silkworm River. A young noble convinced the great eastern serpent to fly him to the stars, where he dipped this staff in the tail of a comet. It could be pure fantasy, but this staff certainly isn't. It's strong and has an excellent reach. Your foes will tremble if they see you wielding it. The weapon is well deserved, and you'll need it with these bandits so close. If you decide you truly don't like it, however, you can come see me after the bandits are dealt with. One more thing you need to know. These weapons strike with deadly precision, but to wield them safely, you must focus with each strike. Master Li has been training you so that you'd be ready for this kind of weapon, and the drain won't be crippling, but you will get tired over time. The only thing left for you to learn is respect for others. You can never tell who might be an easily offended master of a style you don't know how to counter.
Senior student. Oh, excuse me, Weapon Master. I did not mean to interrupt.
Calm down, student. What has you so flustered?
The bandits. They've already been sighted down by the beach, and they're making their way toward the town. I don't know, but their ship is large. There could be many of them. You have to help, senior student. They're making their way toward the town now. The few men in the militia weren't able to stop them. I don't know, but their ship is... Master Li hasn't returned yet with Kiamin. I'm sure he will be back before long, but we must depend on you until he returns. If you think that is wise, I will come and do what I can.
I'm sorry, my friend, but Student CPAT isn't ready to face real combat. He's only just arrived. He has a big heart, but that is not enough for bandits. Go to the school. Seal the gates. We will deal with this.
Yes, Dawnstar, I'll go now. Those gates will stay closed on my watch. You can count on it.
You've done well, lad. Go back to the school now. Your friends have some new weapons they're dying to try out, I'm sure.
Nem sokkal ezután megszerezted a fegyvered. Jó hír, a banditák legtöbbje hol felől közelíti, mester nem tér vissza, így rajtad áll bukik a város védelme.
Thousand cuts! Yeah!
Kukucs! Egy kicsit tuningoljuk magunkat. Már úgy értem, hogy így a terekbe. Úgyis tudom, hogy lélekforrással lehet életet felhozni. Ez a neve, 1000 cups. Az elvágásnak.
Someone! They're all over the beach! Bandits! Hold your tongue, old man! This village is ours!
We have to help. Be careful. His left arm is no mercy.
This is it!
I can hear fighting to the east. We have to push these bandits back off the beach.
Jó. Csak még kell egy kis csík is hozzá. Hát egy kicsit megdögrene itt a fényére.
Thank the heavens you came down here. They're animals.
Hullunk, mint a falelnek, igaz fiúk? Leveget rumbosod. El akartam beverni. Na mi van itt? Kis money. Is it funny? Egy kicsit nehezebb lesz. Most egy kis móka, egy kis kacagás.